My name is Mr. Carvajal, and I will be presenting my strategic analysis of Apple. This presentation summarizes the major findings, financial analysis, strategic matrices, and recommendations developed throughout this strategic management project. The purpose of this analysis was to evaluate Apple's current strategic position and identify opportunities to strengthen the company's long-term competitive advantage in global technology industry. Apple Inc. is one of the most valuable and recognizable technology companies in the world. The company designs and markets products such as iPhone, MacBook, iPad, Apple Watch, and AirPods, while also generating significant revenue from services including iCloud, Apple Music, Apple TV, and the App Store. Apple's strong ecosystem integration, customer loyalty, and premium brand positioning continue to support the company's long-term success. Apple's mission focuses on delivering innovative technology, products, and services that improve the customer's experience. The company's strategic direction emphasizes innovation, simplicity, ecosystem integration, and operational excellence. Apple continues investing heavily in research and development to maintain leadership in technology industry. Technology industry continues to experience rapid growth driven by artificial intelligence, cloud computing, wearable devices, digital services, and mobile technology expansion. Competition within the industry remains extremely intense, with major rivals including Samsung, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. Companies must continuously innovate to maintain market share and customer loyalty. The external analysis identified several opportunities for Apple, including expansion in artificial intelligence and technologies, increased service revenue, wearable technology growth, and international market expansion. Major threats include intense competition, supply chain disruptions, cybersecurity risks, and global economic uncertainty. The EFE matrix indicated that Apple is responding effectively to external opportunities and threats. The internal analysis highlighted Apple's major strengths, including strong brand equity, significant cash reserves, customer loyalty, research and development capabilities, and its integrated hardware and software ecosystem. Weaknesses included dependence on iPhone sales, premium pricing, and supply chain concentration risk. The IFE matrix demonstrated that Apple maintains a strong internal strategic position. The competitive profile matrix compared Apple against major competitors such as Samsung and Microsoft. Apple scored strongly because of innovation, capabilities, brand reputation, profitability, and customer loyalty. Although competitors remain highly competitive, Apple continues maintaining a leadership position within technology market. The SWOT matrix combined Apple's internal strengths and weaknesses with external opportunities and threats to identify strategic recommendations. The analysis supported aggressive growth strategies focused on artificial intelligence integration, services expansion, wearable technology and development, and international market growth. The space matrix placed Apple within the aggressive quadrant. This position indicates that Apple possesses strong financial strengths, competitive advantages, and industry positioning. As a result, the company should pursue strategies such as product development, market development, and continued innovation investment. The BCG matrix evaluated Apple's major business segments. Products such as iPhone and services segment remain strong revenue generators, while wearables and digital service continue showing significant growth potential. The matrix suggests Apple should continue investing in high growth segments that generate recurring revenue. The IE matrix places Apple in a grow and build position. This supports continued investment in artificial intelligence, service expansion, wearable technology, and selected international market development. The Grand Strategy Matrix also placed Apple in a strong competitive position with rapid market growth opportunities. Recommended strategies included market penetration, product development, and diversification into emerging technology markets. The Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix evaluated multiple strategic alternatives and identified artificial intelligence integration and service expansion as the most attractive strategies. These strategies received the highest effectiveness scores because they strengthen recurring revenue, customer retention, and long-term competitive advantage. The financial analysis demonstrated that Apple maintains exceptional profitability, liquidity, and operational efficiency. Historical financial ratios showed returns on investment, strong cash flow generation, and stable financial performance. Apple's financial strength allows the company to continue investing in innovation and growth initiatives. The EPS and EBIT analysis recommended a balanced financing strategy consisting of 50% debt financing and 50% equity financing. This approach allows Apple to pursue strategic expansion while maintaining financial flexibility and limiting excessive financial risk. Projected financial statements indicated continued growth in revenues, operating income, retained earnings, and shareholder value. The projections demonstrated that Apple possesses the financial capability to implement growth strategies focused on artificial intelligence, services, wearables, and international expansion. Leadership plays a critical role in sustaining Apple's competitive advantage. Based on the strategic analysis, Apple's leadership should focus on artificial intelligence, integration, services expansion, global market development, and supply chain diversification. A stronger leadership structure around AI and innovation would help Apple coordinate strategy across hardware, software, and services. Apple should also continue building an ethical, customer-centered culture that protects privacy, supports sustainability, and encourages cross-functional collaboration. Based on overall analysis, I recommend that Apple continue focusing on four major strategic priorities. First, expand artificial intelligence integration across all products and services. Second, continue growing the services segment to increase recurring revenue. Third, increase investment in wearable technology and health-related products. And finally, continue expanding internationally to strengthen global market share. In conclusion, Apple remains one of the strongest and most financially stable technology companies in the world. The strategic analysis demonstrated that the company possesses the financial strength, innovation, capabilities and leadership necessary to maintain long-term success. By continuing to invest in artificial intelligence, service expansion, wearable technology, and global market growth, Apple can strengthen its long-term competitive advantage and continue delivering value to its customers, employees, and shareholders. Thank you for your time and attention. These are the primary sources used throughout the strategic analysis, including Apple's annual reports, financial databases, strategic management resources, and industry research.